Hello, my friends. Welcome to my living room. My name is Kelly Pierman. I am a certified yoga instructor. I've been teaching for 13 years, and I am auditioning for Yoga 6 in Elk Grove, California. Yoga is absolutely my passion. I strive to offer each student of the practice not just a class, but an experience. So today, before we begin, I encourage you to set an intention for yourself. Earlier, my practice was the intention of care and compassion. So we're all connected. We're all made up of energy. So think about offering that care and compassion to yourself as you practice, and then sending it back out into the world. So every time you inhale, draw that care and compassion in. Every time you exhale, send it back out again. That being said, let's start on our hands and knees. We're going to begin with just a few rounds of cat and cow. Shoulders line up right over the wrists, hips line up right over the knees. You look back between your knees. You should not be able to see your feet, so your ankles and your feet line up right behind your knees. Beginning with cow pose. Drop your belly, pull your heart through, send your tail up, look up slightly, and then as you exhale, cat pose. Roll up through the spine, pull your belly up to the spine, relax the head, scoop the tail. And now moving with your breath. Every time you inhale, your spine does a little smile. Every time you exhale, your spine does a little rainbow. Just moving with the breath. This is a great way to warm up the spine, soften the neck. And we'll roll through a couple more rounds here. Beautiful. And then coming back to neutral spine, we're going to walk our knees back slightly so that we end up in a modified plank. And this is going to give us perfect alignment to tuck our toes, lift our hips up and back, and find downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, we want our feet hip bone distance apart. We want our hands shoulder distance apart. And if you look at your hands, your middle finger's pointing straight ahead. Roll the elbows under slightly. So kind of round the shoulders under. And then bend your knees as much as you need to send your tail up and back. So there's a nice long line from the crown of your head up to your tail. Press through your hands as if you were pressing the mat away from you. But it's just an energetic movement. You're not actually moving your hands. Good. Now a great way to check our alignment in our down dog is to shift forward to plank. Check to see that your shoulders are right over your wrists here. There's a nice long line from your crown to your heels. You can set your knees down if full plank is not accessible to you at this time. Good. Now, we're going to lower down to the earth. We're going to start with Cobra. So put your knees down. As you exhale, slowly lower to the earth. Come all the way down. Inhale, lift your heart. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and hug your elbows in towards your rib cage. On an exhale, tuck your toes and press up and back to downward facing dog. So that's a wonderful modified variation of what we call a vinyasa. Now, if you wish to take the full variation, inhale, come into your full plank, and then we're going to exhale and lower down to chaturanga or halfway down. So as you lower down to chaturanga, the backs of your arms are going to line up with your upper back. From here, flip the feet, inhale, draw the heart through, upward facing dog. So your legs are very active, your shoulders are down away from the ears, so press down through your hands, and then exhale, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Now we're going to move through a little warrior series. So on an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Just reach up through that right heel, sink the left heel a little closer to the mat, And then on your exhale, we're going to step our right foot through for a high lunge. From high lunge, we're going to come into cactus arms. So just draw the elbows back in space, lift your heart. I'm actually going to turn around so that I'll be facing you. Good. Now, we're going to move to warrior two. Drop the back heel down and in, extend your arms, look down. Now the front heel should be lining up with the arch of the back foot, and you're pressing the knee gently towards the pinky toe side of your foot. So if you look down, you should see your big toe to the inside of your knee. Beautiful. Now we'll take a breath more here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Gaze is right beyond the middle finger of that front hand. Now we're going to reverse our warrior. So slide the left hand down the left leg, flip your front palm, and reach up and back. Make some nice space in this right side body. That front knee is still right over the ankle, and encourage it towards the pinky toe side of your foot. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Now exhale, extended side angle. So bring your right forearm to your right thigh, sweep your left arm up and across, and we're going to roll the heart open towards the sky. Our gaze can be wherever it's comfortable for our neck, but no hanging heads. We want to keep that head and neck in line with the spine. Good. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down to the mat, frame your front foot, and step back to down dog. Now, we might wish to take a little break here, or we're going to take that vinyasa, inhaling to plank or modified plank, exhaling as we lower down halfway or all the way, inhaling to cobra or upward facing dog, exhaling, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now we're going to do the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up and back. Take a moment here, press up through that heel. Good. Now exhale, swing that left foot all the way up between the hands. Sweep your arms up, and then bend your elbows. Lift your heart. Draw your right hip forward slightly so your hips square up. Front knee over the ankle, back leg is really energized. And then we're going to open up to warrior two. I don't have my cross mat, so please pardon me. Sweep that right arm back, and then look at your feet again. Adjust as needed. Make sure you're not sitting into your back hip. So it's like we're wearing suspenders. Shoulders line up right over the hip points. And again, look for that big toe inside the front knee. Good. One more breath. And then right hand to the right leg. Sweep that left arm up and back. Compassion in. Compassion back out again. And then we'll exhale and take that left forearm to the left thigh. Sweep the right arm up so it lines up with the right ear. So we've got a straight line from our right fingertips all the way down to our right heel. Think about scooping that left side sitting bone under a little bit and rolling the heart open. Inhale back to your warrior two. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down. Step it back, down dog. From here, one more time, we might take our vinyasa or we might take a break. Inhaling to plank or modified plank. Exhaling to lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press it up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Now we're going to do that with breath. So I'm just going to turn to face you guys. On an inhale, let's lift that right leg up and back. On an exhale, let's step the right foot through. As we inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up. And as we exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel it down, step it back. Inhale, plank or modified plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way. Inhale, let that heart rise. Exhale, press it up and back. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step that left foot through. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel it down, step it back. Last vinyasa here, inhaling to plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way. Inhale, lift that heart, let it shine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Step, jump, walk, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse swan all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. From my soul to each of yours, namaste. Thank you for the opportunity.